Howdy everyone, petedaddy here. We now have the second round of icon swaps tokens to grind for, and I warned ya, you all thought you were cutesy, being a nice, helpful, friendly community, playing golden goal, helping each other out, but I told you EA was going to come and lay the smackdown on us, and boy have they done it. They have taken away a lot of opportunities for golden goal. They've just overburdened us with squad battles. Please, no squad battles, but they've made it even harder, but have no fear, I'm here to help you out. I'm going to share with you the best way, the fastest way to grind through these. We do have some potential to knock out 2 and maybe even 3 of these at one time. So if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it, but let's just get right to it. The first round where you can get 6 different icon swaps and is in this one under the icon swaps objective. 5 of them are under squad battles, and 1 of them is a weekend league match objective. So you do have the entire rest of season 2. So even if you're someone who can't get 18 weekend league wins and 1 weekend league, then have no fear. You know, just try to get, let's see, it's saying up there we've got 42 days. So what is that, like 6 weekend leagues basically? So if you could plan on getting 3, 4, 5 weekend league wins every weekend, you'll have no trouble knocking this out. You know, if you're good enough to get to like gold 1, you can knock this out in 1 weekend. But even if you're not, like I said, just keep playing them. It's good experience anyway. So that's probably the first one to focus on, just winning 18 weekend league matches. Take your best team out there, see what you can do in weekend league. Maybe you can even get 10 or 11 wins and then make it really easy on your next go round. The rest of these are in squad battles. So we've got win 6 squad battles on minimum world class difficulty with 11 silver players. Now, if you're someone who's been collecting some of those silver stars cards, this is going to be much easier for you. I will share with you some of my silver teams here shortly that can maybe make this a little bit easier. But mainly what you're looking for is pace on your silver players. Then we have win 6 squad battle matches on minimum world class difficulty with 11 UCL players in your starting squad. Same thing, 6 squad battle matches with 11 Liga NOS players. 6 squad battle matches with 11 French players, and 6 squad battles matches with 11 first owned players. So a total, if you play it straight up, a total of 30 squad battles matches, which is just mind-numbingly boring. However, we can double this up. There are several of these we can double up, and you can even do 3 of them at once. In theory, if you have a team of 11 first-owned French silvers, you could complete 6 squad battles with 11 first owned, 11 French, and 11 silvers at the same time. Similarly, if you have 11 first owned Liga NOS silvers, you could do silvers, Liga NOS, and the 1 Club Wonders. Now, that's maybe a little bit tough. I look through my club. I know a lot of us don't open up a lot of silver packs. I don't have that, but what I am going to do is double up on 2 other things. So if you're not able to do the 3 where you can do 3 at once and follow this is what I am going to do. So I look through my club and I have a ton of first-owned French players. So if I make a team with 11 first-owned French players, I will knock out 1 Club Wonders and the French objective at the same time. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to get 11 UCL Liga NOS cards. Then I can knock out UCL and Liga NOS at the same time. And then I will complete the silvers separately using one of my silver squads. So let me show you an idea of what I'm talking about here. And if we just go down, I've made a squad down here, or I started one. I named one called Double Down. But let me just show you, if I go to my French players, and I'm just looking for any French players, and I can just start looking, who do I have first owner? You know, this Mollier was an objective card, so he is first owner. So let me just put him out there. You know, just start building a team, seeing what you can get. Even if you don't get it on chemistry, I'm just going to start putting some players out here, see what we get. Dembele, I'm not for sure all of these are first owner, but I will check them shortly. Mbappe, I know Mbappe's not. Conte actually is first owner. Awar, I believe, is. You know, like I said, I'm just kind of filling this out real quick, seeing what I have. You don't have to have the best squad in the world to get this done. Mendy, I know my Mendy is actually first owner. This Varane is not. Koundé is, though. I believe this Lucas Hernandez is. Let's see what else we've got. We've got Pavard, Dagba probably looks as good as any. And then now all we are left with is a keeper. Let's see if this Areola is. Now, I'll just go through them. I'm not sure all of these are first owner, but let's just check real quick. So Mollier, first owner, Ben Yedder, and this is where you want to see. If you see that bulk 4 tab, we're looking for first owner, first owner, first owner, first owner. So that right there, just picking those players, I now have 11 first-owned French players. So that's going to allow me to complete 2 of those objectives at the same time, which is going to make life so much easier. So now we've got it down to, instead of playing 30 squad battles, we can do it in 24 squad battles. Similarly, if we also filter to this UCL, now this one I'm going to have to buy some players, and that's going to make it a little frustrating, but if I go to Liga NOS, and maybe what you have to do is wait. You might have to wait a few days on this one to complete. But here are the UCL rare Liga NOS cards that you can get. And then here are the UCL common cards that you can get. So, you know, we can just make a team out of these cards here. Now, there's not as many to pick from, but I think there's still going to be several that we're going to be able to buy. I guess let's just see what the transfer market is saying. If we go to, like, UCL Common, now they may be very pricey at the moment, but let's see if there are any for 3,200. Yes, I mean, people are probably already doing this, so you can already see that some of these are already very, very expensive, but I would recommend this if you wait a week, you know, start working on some of the other ones, start doing some of the other things out there. Maybe you already have the first-owned French players. Maybe you already have silver players. You know, that's something that you maybe can do. Now, let me show you the silver team I have just to kind of give you guys an idea. If we go to our silver daddies here, and like I said, I've completed a few, but actually in this team, I'm only playing 3 special silvers. I do have on the bench Wamangituka and Keane, but you can see here. Now, if you have this Shea Adams, that's just going to help life a lot. But take a look. This, as far as cards you can buy off the market, this Aina is absolutely insane. I play him as a CDM. Actually, you can see there he's got 86 pace with 70 defense. I play him as my two-way midfielder. And Ketia is a nice one. This Mabel links with Onyeka. This Onyeka, look at this CDM card. 88 pace, 71 defending, 81 physical, absolutely beautiful. So I've got this complete mid-island right side where I've also got Anderson as my right back who is solid. Ajayi is an amazing center back. This Robinson's great as a left back. So these are some of the players, and then several. I've liked playing on my other account. I play with a lot of Nigerian players. Silvers. This Musa is really strong. Okareki is nice. Akintola. So, you know, you're just looking for pace. So when you're going for that silver team, I recommend something like that. Hopefully you've completed a couple of the silver stars, and that'll make life a lot easier. But that'll take care of 6 of your icon swaps. And if you double up 2 of them, instead of playing 30 squad battles matches, you can get 5 icon swaps tokens and 18 squad battles matches. So that makes it a lot more reasonable. We had to play 18 squad battles matches in the last round because we had Eredivisie, Championship, and MLS, and we only got 3 for the 18 games. If we double it up the way I'm saying, you can get 5 in the same 18 games. That makes it a lot more reasonable. Then EA has kind of put the hammer down on us for the golden goal. So they now have only 2 league-based ones. So we can get 6 from icon swaps. This will make 7. This will make 8. And then there's 2 more here, 9 and 10. So you can get a total of 10 this season. For the Premier League one, you now have to have 7 first-owned Premier League players. You have to win 6 matches in the one league. But you have to also score in 10 separate matches. So you can't just leave right after. So if you concede a goal, you can't just leave because that doesn't help you for this one. So if you can't really play golden goal anymore, maybe we could play 2 golden goal or double golden goal. We'll have to come up with something to call that for the community. Maybe we'll call it the BK goal, the Burger King special. We'll call it the King. We'll play the 2 goals, something like that. I don't know. And then maybe what we could do, if you go up 2-0, you let your opponent score, and then they leave. I don't know if that maybe. I'm still amazed how good we were as a community. I think I only had 2 people that didn't abide by the golden goal rule over 2 accounts on icon swaps last time. So I'm still amazed at what we were able to do last time as a community. And then same thing on this one, icon swaps La Liga. So 7 first-owned La Liga players and the FUT League and the 1 league FUT Friendly. And same thing, you have to score in 10, but you have to win 6. So you can't just leave after, if you concede 1 goal, you can't just leave. So makes it a little bit tougher on that one. Then they've added this one. So we don't have a Serie A challenge, we don't have a Bundesliga challenge, and we don't have a Ligue 1 challenge. Now, but we've replaced that with one nation. So now you have to win 7 matches with only English players in your squad. So a lot of English players have probably went up in value. And EA has thrown another twist on this one, because this is one we could actually do golden goal on, and I still feel like we could do that. I don't know why we couldn't do that here, so I would still recommend on one nation that we could do golden goal. However, you see their max attempts 60. So, I mean, I still feel like we have to win 14 matches out of 60. I don't see where that would be a massive problem. I mean, there's no first own requirement. So if you've already got like a Neymar in your team, if you've got Sterling in your team, I'm trying to think of some other really good English players. Let's see, who else would? Jamie Vardy, you know, some other usable English players. Now, English players and Brazilian players are probably fairly expensive at the moment. But, you know, that's one that you can do that. But just take a look at that. We'll go to the Take Me There. Notice that we have two different friendlies now. We have one league. This is where we will play the Premier League one and La Liga one. And then we have one nation. And you can see their matches remaining 60. So, but still, we can still play golden goal in this. But you just have to be a little bit careful. Say you come down to it. But still, I mean, still ask for help. I mean, a player like me, I shouldn't win. I should win at least 50%, if not more. Hopefully I'll win even more, depending on how strong of a team I can make. So say it takes me 28 matches. If someone messaged me and said, hey, I'm down to my last match, I need this win, I would be more than happy to help out. So we can still help out a little bit. Just, you're going to have to be a little bit careful. If you need like 4 wins and your matches remaining are down to like 5, then maybe you need to be a little bit careful, maybe ask for a little help. But, you know, we can still do golden goal, and the one nation one is probably the best way to do that one. So by following these tips, this makes the grind a little bit easier, so we can still do golden goal in these. These is going to be hard to do golden goal. So when you're in one nation, I would say do golden goal. When you're in one league, maybe, if possible, if you go up 2-0, or even if you're up 2-1, I would say the other person should leave. That should be the final score we're looking for, 2-1. So if you go up 2-0, you should. Now, like I said, we can't guarantee people are going to follow this, but you know what we would in the ideal world, we should let our opponent score, and then no, we can't do that, because if they quit, they'll lose it. So they did completely mess up that. They did mess that up a little bit. So we're going to have to play these matches out a little bit, but at least it's only Premier League and La Liga, so we'll figure it out, boys. We'll figure it out. There is no game cap, though, on these, so maybe, honestly, the smartest thing, you know, just kind of thinking through this as we go, would maybe still be to play golden goal, because I would rather play to 10 wins on golden goal instead of having to play out 10 long matches, if you know what I'm saying. So I may still propose that. I still maybe say we play golden goal in this one, and instead of getting 6 wins, we get 10 wins. So that's probably where I'm at. You know, the more I think about it, I think that's the way to go, because it's so much more fun. You know, with golden goal, say you score in the first 5 minutes of the match, game over, you're done. But if you're having to play out that full 90 minutes, that's just going to be a killer. So let's continue golden goal on these 4 right here. Don't see any reason why we couldn't do that. Just instead of winning 6, we win 10. And then we get to score in 10 separate matches. By winning the match, our opponent leaves. Hopefully in those 10 matches, we get 5 through balls. Through balls are OP this year, so we do usually get a lot of assists with the through ball, especially if you score early. You're usually hitting someone making a run. So that's what I would recommend. But anyways, I just wanted to go over icon swaps and how it's changed this year and how to make it easier. If you're new here, please make sure to subscribe down below. Check the description, join my Discord server, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff. But I will see you guys soon. Bye.